What are you saying, lads? Welcome, Inverted Introverts, episode 4.
Number 4, baby.
Yay, yay. What you saying, lads?
What's this cognac we got here?
Number 4.
Run the apple.
Apple cognac.
Apple E&J.
E&J.
I'm gonna plug
smooth.
it. Plug the apple E&J. It's banging still. It's like apple juice.
Their drink.
But brandy and apple juice is dank anyway. That's why I picked it up.
Nice lifestyle. It's alright.
Well done, Lewis.
I don't even really drink like that,
It's
but it's
alright,
calm.
mate.
You've done well.
It's calm. Good choice, I kid.
You know me, I'm the alcoholic of the group.
Oh yeah, you think
No, I'm just like you.
you self
In fact,
medicate?
nah, I'd definitely self-medicate.
Hey, you drink more than me, I think.
I might do.
I
I'm not gonna deny it.
I only drink 6 cans a day.
No. I drink a bottle of one of these every day, mate.
12 on a Saturday.
Can't deny.
Wake up, brush my teeth with it, you know, get it in.
Put it
Nice
on
and
your
smooth,
cornflakes.
innit? Put it on my cornflakes, my protein shake, and my pre-workout. It's mad. You doing, Rich?
Nothing,
What
man.
you looking at?
I farted, man.
Say it, man.
Is that what you said? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you never noticed.
Probably hear that on the
Should have
playback.
been talking up, mate. Should have been
Yeah,
making
nice.
loud, distracting.
I just had to let it out and then
Fucking nice.
I can
You
start.
stink as well, man.
I can start talking now.
The man's insides are rotten.
So what's been cracking, man? What's
Like
been
a dog
cracking?
fart.
What's been going on?
The
Who's
sound
been
of my
doing
headphones at the moment.
something?
Yeah, and why is it always you, man?
I don't know, you know.
Is that better?
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
Man's got us doing like
We're live.
technicals.
I
on
wonder
the
why
podcast.
these fucking headphones are like turned up to the max.
And we're live. Yeah, turn them down, please.
What the fuck,
It's
man?
us, guys. And we're live. We're
Is
live.
that better?
Yeah, it's alright stuff.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, I
There we
mean,
go.
I'm
Calm.
plugged in now.
It's calm.
I'm in, baby.
Right, we've just been rambling, but so what's on the agenda today then, lads? Like, everyone's quiet.
What isn't on the agenda?
Like, this ain't a
I don't
podcast
know.
that's going on.
It's been a long time, you know.
This is what I'm
It's
saying.
been like 2 weeks.
What has been cracking?
Yeah,
What has
every
been?
week.
man.
So what happened last
I
week?
got a personal question. What's been cracking?
Yeah, and what's cracking? What's been
Yeah,
going
man.
on?
You know,
You're
just the
cracking,
usual,
man.
like, you know what I mean? Just living life.
I ain't seen nobody. I ain't seen you
True.
for 2
No
weeks.
one hears from you anymore.
Everyone's
Like,
been active.
You're as quiet as Darren is in the group chat now.
I'm as Zeki these days. You
Is
get me?
Darren in the
Insane.
group chat?
You too
Come
good.
on,
Oh,
Oh, you're not saying nothing.
Necessary, innit?
Just pops up.
Pops
shots
up.
fired.
Random LOL here and there.
I'll
was
pop
like, brother,
up
I
when it's
messaged you
time.
like
I'm not
4 days
Ronaldo.
ago.
I'm not Ronaldo. You don't need me on the ball the whole game. I'll get that 97th minute winner. That's
Oh,
That's
Buffon
how you
is
know
getting
I'm
sent
playing,
now.
Oh, man.
Put it in the corner.
It's nice to see you got headphones today, Darren.
I know he's upgrading.
That's what we
Let
like
me
to see.
upgrade.
Yeah, he's got his headphones on, it's calm. Rich, what are you looking at, man?
I'm just
You're like,
looking.
it's like you forgot
I
we're doing
don't
a fucking podcast.
I don't trust
I'm
him.
looking at shit because he's just talking about fucking
Zuckerberg.
Ronaldo. I'm looking at fucking shit
Ronaldo.
on the fucking the
He looks like
Roma versus Liverpool thing, man.
only us
Yeah, it
three
was a
turned up
fix.
today.
That they already knew. That's what I'm
They
looking
were
at, bro.
selling. They were advertising Roma versus Liverpool.
I've got it right here now.
Yeah, it's a season ticket holders, isn't it? The
Yeah.
tickets before the draw was even done. Hours before.
So what do you
Oh,
reckon then? Do you reckon the draw's pre-done or just fucking it's fixed?
Has to be, innit? Well, that's proof right there.
Proofs in the
That's
pudding. Is there,
conspiracy
But to be
theory
fair, there's only four.
Yeah.
There was only 4 teams left.
Yeah.
is there a date on it?
Maybe they were just they were guessing.
Why
They
don't
thought
know.
they thought they were gonna get Liverpool.
How
one
can I
in
sell
three,
that though?
Is there a date on the photo? Is it official?
No, I don't know. I just
Or is it just...
Yeah, there's a screenshot somewhere.
yeah, I've got it here, man. So
Of the time. But they tweeted this before.
What's
It
that,
was,
2005 it says on there?
huh?
they were tweeting this before the draw though.
What's that?
It's in fucking Italian. I don't know what it
And then
means.
it says 2005.
Yeah, but that, bro, and it's got 2018 down there.
I'm analysing the photo,
Take that-
innit?
take that
Someone's
drink.
got it.
Do you think
Lewis,
it's a
give me a
conspiracy
drink,
that Real Madrid got through?
What that dodgy penalty?
Mm.
I think if it was away, if it was at Juve, he wouldn't give that. But because he's at the Bernabeu, I think he's thinking, I'm gonna give it.
So you think he was shook or?
Probably if you go what Buffon says, yeah, Buffon's like, if you should be sitting in the stands eating crisps and drinking Sprite. That's what Buffon says. If you ain't good enough to come to the stadium, but now I can see
What
I
happened
see
to the
why
VAR
give it
thing?
that.
What happened to VAR?
VAR.
Yeah.
True.
No, this is
That's not in the Champions
not in
League.
Champions League yet.
Nah, because
it's a troll season.
The
isn't it?
See,
the day before Man City as well, innit?
and in Champions League they got that fifth official, whatever it is.
Yeah, he don't do anything now.
That's what I'm saying. So what the fuck is he doing? If he,
Just there for sure.
He's like a supervisor and it doesn't do nothing to work.
yeah, basically. It's ridiculous, man.
How are you, Lewis? Anyway, sorry about the football talk. I know you're
Nah, it's
anti-football.
Oh, yeah, it's
I'm
basketball.
I'm not anti.
How was the New York Nets this week?
Just want to talk
Yeah,
about.
I know about as much as that as I do about football. You know, you're asking me silly questions. For.
Just want to talk about rapping.
I'm active, innit? You said
I was
it's
just,
about rapping.
I just been watching Coco.
Just watch YouTube videos on fucking rapping.
Is this where we're going? Am I gonna have to get up and walk out already? I wasn't expecting to walk out this early in the episode.
Don't get it twisted. Battle rap's hard, fam.
Battle rap's the one.
He doesn't know, you
The
know.
way you feel about wrestling,
Or
is
Dragon
how
Ball Z, the
I
way
feel
you was
about-
talking about
yeah,
Dragon
yeah,
Ball
yeah.
Z last week and that.
Battle rap sounds all the same to me.
No, it don't.
It does.
No, it don't.
I'll put you in chains, leave a man on the train. We'll leave you and walk around like David Blaine.
Nah.
They all rap like that, man.
It's not like that.
They
Nah,
do.
it's-
Yeah, well, it
nah,
is. You
nah.
just showed me a video and it sounded exactly
there's,
like that.
There's bars.
nothing
Uh,
about
There's no
it.
bars.
There's loads of bars.
You're not a
There's no
hip-hop head.
bars.
He doesn't
there's
really
no
know,
bars.
innit? So
He's not a
you have
hip-hop
to
head.
refrain judgment until you've seen
Okay,
it.
okay. How can I not know when I'm
This is
sending
why-
YouTube videos of rappers
No,
and you two are going,
no,
oh
no,
shit,
no,
this is
no.
fire.
You
Yeah, but
keep
that's
sending the
that's
videos.
what's that? That's
Hot
not
92.
yeah, Funk Flex.
Yeah,
Funk Flex.
yeah.
No,
That's
but you
Funk Flex
keep sending
freestyle.
videos of you in the car listening to fucking 21 seconds.
Oh, did I send it to you twice?
You keep doing it.
21 seconds.
Oh, it wasn't 21 seconds, man. It wasn't
Twice. 21
21 seconds. It was the other one. But anyway,
It's
that
just
doesn't
the
matter.
ha ha
Yeah.
little things. that-
Ha ha. It's just a little thing. A sentimental thing. Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
tune was hard.
It's
Sick,
hard. It's
innit?
hard.
It's hard.
Wait,
it's
that shit was
hard,
hard stuff.
So solid. That was big.
Dun,
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 Big.
dun, dun, dun.
How come they were so big? Like they were fucking massive.
They
They took off, you know.
They're the ones that broke into it, really.
Yeah, they broke over.
If you want to, if you want to, they
Took
like
the sound
started
and ran
that
with
that that.
They opened the door.
not group- yeah, they
They
opened the
did.
door in it.
Yeah, they took the sound and ran with it, and
Yeah, they did. You
Big
know.
they were
time.
clever, man.
And that's when everyone started coming out. Then.
They took it somewhere else, innit? Like they crossed over like into kind of mainstream, innit?
Yeah,
Is that an album, innit? I remember
Full
I had the
on.
album.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the album was hard.
See the MTV based. These come on the box.
Their music
everything.
videos were like highly financed.
They were
and
sick
stuff.
as well.
Yes,
like 21
bro.
seconds.
Yo, is that Mega?
Yeah,
Mega,
that was sick.
you know when
And
Mega's in a
Shades.
TT and
Is
that.
that Mega in a TT? yeah.
That video is sick.
That's when budgets were big, though, innit?
Yeah. Wow.
You don't get budgets like that anymore because of social media. It's all freaking viral videos and
And it's not.
everyone in car parks
Mu-
standing in
mu-
front of cars.
Yeah, they was doing things that no one else had done at the time, kind
yeah.
of thing. Like the videos. What's the one when they're in a TT and they're both in a TT
That's the
driving
one.
down the road?
Yeah,
that's the one.
That's the one.
And on the roof and that, innit?
I can't
I
remember
know
what
what
the-
you're on about. I know what you're on about, man. It's not that. It's not this.
Sentimental thing. It's not
Not
21
that,
seconds.
It's
nah.
the third. They brought on
It's-
after that, man.
Was
It
it
was-
after?
I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
remember.
I can't remember any of the songs, man.
That is
There's
the one.
loads,
Yo,
you know.
is that
21
Mega?
seconds.
In a
Rap this. Remember Rap this?
Yeah,
Oi,
That was
Oxide
hard.
Neutrino and that.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Neutrino
used to
smashed
love
that.
them.
He was a rugby
Sick
player in
stuff.
after
Rap
his,
this was
after his
sick.
career.
Who?
After he stopped MC and started.
Neutrino.
Yeah, he started playing rugby, man.
Oh, have
Yeah.
you heard? Did you hear that?
Who was the other one on Rap This? Was it? What was his name? I don't even want to get his name out. Was it Scat D? Yeah, Scat D. That was Snitch.
Scat D.
Yeah, he was sick.
Oh, yes, that tune was. Nah, Rap This was one of the big
Rap
ones.
This was hard.
You remember that one? Rap This.
Nah, I don't.
And the video was red and that.
Probably. I remember.
And like you got
I
the
used-
Swiss is
the
in there as well.
police and that. They're all coming
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
I do-
lasers
I
and
do,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to-
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna listen
I
to
used
that
to
on the
love
way
them.
home. You know.
In Asher D, innit? Not Asher D. Is it Asher D? Used to be a crackhead in all the
Nah.
new, like he's always a crackhead in films.
In film,
Asher D.
yeah.
Is that Asher D, innit?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Asher D.
he's in it. I'm sure he's in it in the music video.
Swiss was in there.
Well, Harvey. Probably
Outside
Harvey.
Neutrino.
Harvey was dead, innit?
Scat D.
I think Harvey was dead.
No, Harvey was always dead.
He was deadest, innit? It
Always.
was the deadest. I listened back to some of his shit. I like.
Swiss was one of the hardest.
Yeah, Swiss is still hard now.
How did
It just got ball, and that's probably why he got a pass, man.
How did he survive?
Because he's a bit of a baller, innit?
Yeah,
Bad boy
apparently he
footballer.
was six though.
Presenter now, innit?
yeah,
Yeah.
man like Harvey, you know.
I watched the interview with him the other day. I can't remember who was interviewing though. It was like a kind of interview kind of show thing. I can't remember who was interviewing though.
Who's that?
That's gonna
It's
annoy me
Lewis,
still.
man.
That's a
That
fine.
ain't me,
That's my
man.
phone.
You're
That's
blaming me
a
for
fine.
straight away,
Lewis,
you know.
man, fuck
My
him.
phone don't pop up like that.
Yo.
£10 fine straight away.
Everyone checking
It's
their phones
me,
all of a
it's
sudden.
me.
Let me
It's
just.
me.
I was watching this video the other day,
Ooh.
and I couldn't make up my mind whether it was real or not. You
What's
know
that?
them ones where a guy's with his girlfriend and that,
Mm.
and then the next guy, the main guy in the video, comes up, starts talking to the girl, try to ask her out in front of her boyfriend and that, and she's like, nah, I ain't interested in that. Keeps walking, then he gets in a Lamborghini.
Lamborghini. Oh,
Yeah,
you
see
know
it?
what? I think I've seen them, man. Yeah.
I've seen these videos.
And then the girls start hopping in and that.
No, well, nah, she tried to and that,
Yeah.
and he's like, nah, man.
Yeah,
Nah,
I seen the geezer full on. Like he piped up in front of his girlfriend and that, and was like, "Oh, do you want to go out?" And she was like, "No, I'm with my boyfriend." He was like, "Well, I got a Lamborghini," and she's like, "Oh, okay."
I've seen it. I think it's a
Boyfriend was
prank, you know. I think the
fuming.
geezer's a prank artist.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely a prank. But like
Yeah, she tries to. She changed her mind and that,
Yeah,
and she goes to, and he's like, "Oh, so you want to go out then now?"
yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, we can go out for coffee and that. I mean, it's nothing serious in front of a boyfriend and that."
yeah, deep.
Yeah.
And the boyfriend's screwing up. What the fuck you on about? And then in the end, my man, he's got the Lambo. He's like, "Nah, you're just gonna leave your man like that? Fuck that." He grabs her boyfriend. He's like, "Nah, come with me, man.
Yeah.
Me and you were gonna get you a real woman, man. Fuck this girl, man."
That's sick stuff.
Leaves it.
Wow,
like,
yeah.
I remember I seen one year, and then it could be the same one, but he goes to talk to the girl. She's with her man as well. It's probably the same one. And then
So you can't use girl, man. We've had so much
Woman.
criticism.
woman,
So far
Woman.
for that.
yeah,
Especially
yeah.
in this day and
Come
age.
Girl is abbreviation of girlfriend, innit? So I can say it's his girl, innit?
Come on.
Yeah, but
Girl power.
Yeah, and then she's like, no, he's like, do you want to come with me? And then she asks her, man, can she go? Is that the same one?
Oh man,
She asks him, can
That's
she
even
go?
bad. What you saying though? What you gonna say? If your girl says,
Huh?
"Can I go?" What you
She's
saying?
like, can I go?
What would
And
you
he's
say?
like, are you being serious? She's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, but
yeah,
what would you
it's
do? What would you say?
I think it's the same one. But I bet there's bear out there. Like
There's
that.
a few still. Because
But
there's
what
one
would
when
you-
the girl gets in the car and he's like, he drives around the corner and then he's like, it's not my girl.
What would you
get
do
out.
if your girl turned around and says, "Can I go?" What would you say? The silence. Jeez.
I don't know. I'd like to think
That's an unsight murder case. That is.
Sick thoughts.
I'm killing somebody, fam.
I wouldn't even do that. No, because that'd be on her, innit? Like, I think
No,
it says
kill
a lot
her
about
softly and
her.
emotionally, and that.
No, I'd like to think she wouldn't say that, to
Leave.
be honest.
You reckon they're all fake though?
My girl
Could be
would,
fake.
but still.
yeah, they're all fake.
Could
Fuck
be
them
fake.
videos.
99% and it got to be fake.
Yeah,
But like the prank ones and that.
Clickbait.
all of them.
When
all
he's
of them.
pulling the chairs when they go to sit down.
They're all
Nah,
fake.
Nah, some of them
You
are
see how
deep, man.
they'll
Some of
cushion
them
a
are deep.
fool when they go to sit down. I ain't having
Have
that,
you seen the one with the Arabian geezer and he throws the backpack?
Yeah,
Oh man,
bro, you get arrested for that shit. He wouldn't be about doing that.
nah, they're real people's reactions. You
Nah,
do not react like
Nah.
that.
Bro. He
I'm
wouldn't be-
telling you the real life
Bro,
reactions.
you go to town tomorrow, yeah. Pretend you got a suitcase with a bomb, yeah. Throw it, do that, scare people, and tell me
Fam.
the police don't come knocking on your fucking
Fam,
door.
I'm not saying that.
Yes, you are.
I'm not saying
Yes,
that.
you are. I just told you it's
I'm
fake,
saying the
and you're saying,
reactions-
nah, bro.
the reactions
it's
are
got to
fucking
be
real.
bro.
The
It's
reactions
got
are
to be
real. The reactions are
bro.
real. Have you
It's-
seen the way
the
people
reaction-
drop and fall in
Bro,
that?
I can do a quick reaction. Fucking hell, I need to go now.
that was shit.
That's
I
a
could tell
real
you was acting.
reaction.
Could tell
That's
you
a
was
real
acting.
reaction. Shit, bomb. That's a real reaction.
Oh, you was acting.
You know what I mean? That's a real reaction. I can do them things just like all them people.
man. So we're gonna do one then.
I don't
Nah,
think.
I ain't
I
doing
don't.
no bomb things.
I feel
let's
some
do a
of them are
video
real, to be
prove.
fair.
Now some of them are 100%. Fam.
Nah.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
man.
Because some of them look like they want to do the people
See,
harm.
you got
man.
gullible, man, on social
Nah.
media, man. These gullible people on social media.
You're just that
You
person.
believe
though.
everything,
You're
man.
the person that doesn't want to believe anything.
Nah.
Skeptical.
What you on about? I'm not I'm skeptical. My ass,
Clearly
man.
are,
I'm
fam.
one of the biggest conspiracy theorists in the room.
Oh,
I ain't
Oh, yeah.
skeptical.
I don't want to hear about this.
I go deep.
No,
don't let
please
me get
don't,
deep.
Don't, man. Don't.
I go deep.
Don't want to hear
I
it.
go deep.
So we're going to war or what, lads? I said this before on the other podcast. We're going to war, and
Nah. I don't. To me,
Hey,
from my personal view, I don't think they want it with Russia. To be honest.
I don't
It's
think anyone wants to
Oh,
age-old
with Russia.
story. We're
I
going
think
to
anyone-
war.
No.
Every couple of years. Not every year.
You know what? Listen. From what I was watching, From what I was watching, like a geezer saying, history is like repeats itself, and it's like there's been no war in history where diplomats have been expelled before a war, so that's a sign that they don't want it. And then I've watched a couple of interviews as well to try and gain insight. And from what Putin's saying, he's saying they've got like ballistic missiles in it
Yeah.
that will penetrate American defenses that they can't defend against, innit? So he's just letting it be known.
Yeah, I'll fuck you up.
Because he's getting interviewed by an American woman, innit? And then what he said was Russia's only 60 kilometers from America, innit?
Just so you know.
Just so you
They
know.
will fuck
You
you up.
can.
Yeah,
Just
but when I'm
get on
looking
a-
at the map, I'm looking at it the other way around. So I'm thinking like it's
Yeah,
half
nah,
around
you
the
need to
world,
look
innit?
Nah,
Yeah.
the other way.
It's the other side, innit?
Yeah, so you look where Alaska is.
Yeah.
Alaska used to be Russian territory,
Yeah.
so that's how close the two fucking continents are, innit?
Yeah.
Thanks for the trivia, man.
But that's what I was saying.
I got
it's
trivia for days,
From
baby.
what I've gathered, they don't want it, but I can see kind of things and they keep
Bro,
doing things that are trying to stir the pot and
They
it's
ain't
saying
gonna-
it's
they're not
Russia.
gonna- They both got the bullshit.
does anyone want it though?
They both got too much to lose, innit?
No, who wants it though? Reese did it.
Theresa May's ridiculous.
They've all got their big
we're
dicks
going,
out.
We're
So they-
going with your Trump.
Yeah.
We'll follow your Trump.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
But what he's
Trump.
saying is America's it's kind of like basically what he's saying. He's got ballistic missiles, but he's saying he's got more than one. He's got a variation of them in it, and America can't defend against it in it. So he's just letting it known that if you want it, we're on it in it. Like, so I don't think there'll be a war like that.
Yeah, but Trump's obviously got them porn star allegations.
True, but they're trying to.
Ain't got no defences for that, man. Never mind.
But who cares? Who cares?
It's true.
Who cares? Let him ban porn stars. I don't give a shit.
Why
Why is that in the news?
I don't know why don't they say you know.
And what?
We done a thing and that.
Yeah.
Just bring it out. People respect you more then.
Trust me, man. Everyone loves Clinton, man.
If I'm the president
Yeah,
of the
that
United
girl.
States, let him do whatever he wants.
She did suck my dick.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Equal man said, "Fuck,
Yeah,
you did it, man."
To what yours, I don't think there's gonna be a war.
Nah, of
They're
course
trying
not.
to stir the pot now
I don't
with
think there'll be a war.
Assad in Syria, innit? Saying
It's all just fear
he
shit.
done
Like,
a chemical attack on his
But
own
what if
people
there
and
is?
that.
there's not.
What
no-
if there is? What if they push the button and the missiles start coming? What am I doing?
They ain't doing
Nothing.
shit. There's nothing's coming there. But I tell you,
You're just gonna make a coffee and that and just chill.
Yeah, just carry on as normal.
Oh, see.
And
I
if there's,
ain't even cracking this kind of worms, go.
yeah, fucking.
What I was gonna say.
But do you think the media are making it worse for people? Because like I'm reading articles.
The
and
media
that,
always
and
makes
then
it
you-
worse.
there's a headline saying Russia could wipe out the UK. experts warn of existential threat if UK joins US in Syria. UK joins.
They're already a
That's what
coalition,
I'm-
innit?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
why? So how? Why are these? This is false reporting because they're not. They're saying if UK have been with the US from day one, so it's not if they join. And Russia, if they wanted to wipe out the UK, they would have done it already. I'm sick of this reporting where they're just saying they're trying to they're just trying to make us fucking scared all the time. I'm sick of these people trying to make me fucking scared.
Yeah.
Well, they don't make me scared because I look at it and laugh because it's bullshit. But there's so many people out there that they see that and they panic. The amount of people that I see come into work and that, they're like, "Oh, what do you think is going to happen?"
They're trying to stir the pot though, innit? Because they're trying to say like Assad, innit? Has done a chemical attack on his own people, innit?
Yeah.
So I thought, let me try and look into it, innit? And from what I gathered from it, you have what do you call them, jihadists?
Yeah.
Yes, you have jihadists, and they are trained and kind of funded by US, innit?
Yeah.
And they were sent to do their work, innit? But then they had a strong foothold in Syria, yeah. It's something that controlled like 90% of the region. I don't know if it was Syria as a whole or just Damascus in it. And then Russia intervened in it. And when Russia intervened, the jihadist terrorist ISIS, use them synonymously, their foothold has decreased in it. So then they're saying Assad has done a chemical attack on his own people. But then they're saying he's on the verge of eliminating the terrorist presence in Syria, so why would he then need to
This is what I mean. What
chemically attack his own people?
What
It doesn't
reason
make
has he
sense.
got to do
there's
it?
no reason for it.
Yeah, so obviously it's clear though, isn't it? Like the narratives is the West don't want Assad in; they want someone else.
Yeah,
So
but
they
why?
can cut-
But why? That's
You
the
know
question.
why?
because he's
You
not
know what?
he's not on what they're on,
He's
innit?
not on what they're on.
Just
He's
like
not cutting-
Gaddafi.
He's not cutting
Just
the
like
deals.
Saddam.
He's
Yeah.
not cutting up the
Patrice
deals the way they want
Lumumba
it
as
to.
well.
Yeah,
if
man.
you're going back as well.
He's no and Hussein as well, innit?
Yeah, Saddam Hussein,
Them-
Hussein was a don't get wrong. Hussein was a
Oh,
bit
of
a
course,
prick.
man.
Kim Jong Un.
But they've run the country. They're running anything like the Middle
Yeah.
East weren't in shambles before the Americans went and invaded.
Yeah.
They weren't. It wasn't in shambles. Well, there was bits and parts, you know what I mean. But it
Yeah.
weren't like it is now. It's a no go. You can't go there now. You know what I mean.
Every
It's
leader
not-
has good and bad, but then I think to myself, hold on, name a place where UK or America has intervened and it's turned out better.
Nowhere.
There ain't nowhere.
Unless the only times that it's turned out for them, like, and it's gone well, is
Yeah.
when they've wiped out a whole
Yeah.
like not species, race. Like
Yeah.
they went to America, nearly wiped out all the Indians.
Yeah.
Went to Australia, took out all the Aborigines.
Killed every Tanzanian person.
Just,
I
yeah,
like.
all gone.
Mhm.
It's extinct.
The Caribs, man.
That's when it
In
goes well.
Jamaica.
If they
Even-
could-
that's what everyone forgets about Jamaica as
Yeah,
well, innit?
bro.
No Africans
Yeah.
in Jamaica, man. Till the Europeans went there and wiped out the Caribs. That was already there.
That's why you see black people in Brazil and that as well. Like there was no black people in Brazil.
Because
They were,
I feel like it was the Maroons, innit?
Yeah, the Maroons.
So a lot went to Jamaica and some went to Brazil.
yeah, a lot did.
But then with Brazil now, there's like it's like something like 51% of Brazil's black, innit?
Yeah. It's big.
But yeah, the point is, and it just countries it's about hostile takeover. It's about power, and it.
But do you think if they could get away with what they did in the past, like when they did, if they could get away what they did to like the Native Americans, the real Americans, do you think they would do it to the Middle East if they could get away with it in this day and age?
Yeah, but that's what they're saying, innit? They're saying, so basically what it is, America's done what it wants to do without opposition, innit?
And do you think that's
but
why
now there's the opposition to it, so their power's diminishing, innit?
Yeah.
Because people are saying, nah.
China are like, what?
China, Russia, not on
that's
it. Iran as well, not on it.
Yeah, bro. Like,
India as well, not on it.
They're all superpowers now.
That's what I'm saying.
They're all
not
like,
on it.
yo, listen.
That's why the media gets
stay
flooded.
over there.
That's why the media
South Africa as well.
Because they need us.
They need
consent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad actually. Go and get them.
Yeah. They're all Muslim crazy people.
It's like
Let's get them.
It's like West versed, innit? Because like you got like the IMF central bank in it.
Yeah.
So
Shoot, don't want to open up this.
But that's not go there.
That's what it's all about. The central fucking.
But then on the flip side, you got BRICS as well, innit? Which is the other country that have made their own bank, which is aimed at working with poorer countries, and development of poorer countries, and so it's
what was
the
that?
BRICS is like Brazil, Russia, India, China,
The dollar. What was
and
the dollar
South
called?
Africa. The petrol dollar.
That's the one. Yes.
And wasn't it Hussein weren't having none of it? He was dealing in euros. And
Yeah, and Gaddafi as well. He wanted to exchange something like petrol dollars for gold, innit?
Because he wanted to finger. He wanted to build up Libya, didn't he?
Yeah, and he wanted like African, United States of Africa as well.
Yeah. It's madness. What's it all about, though, man?
Money.
What's the point? When it
Oil.
all comes down to it,
Oil and resources.
But what? Yeah, this is mad though,
money.
innit? Like, with that advance now, where we can travel to any part of the planet, any part of the world, we can translate, we can understand everybody, we can work together. We've all got different things we can offer to each other. So why are we still fighting for resources when we can just share that shit, man?
Where's the fun?
I know I sound like a hippie and that.
Where's the fun in that though?
But what? Why?
But then you gotta see, like, if I see myself as superior to you, but you
power
are something
play.
I want. If I'm fair, I've got to give you I've got to distribute the wealth with you as well, innit?
Yeah.
But if I can exploit you, I can just take it from you, innit?
But distributing the wealth is like there's just so much anyway. Like, how much do you need, man? How much do you need?
That's
all of it.
Greed, innit?
The studies show that as well, don't they? Like, over a certain amount of money that you doesn't affect your happiness.
I read a nice little not an article. It was like a little facts thing.
Yeah.
And it was like if you had a printer that could print actual dollars or something like that, and it printed, I can't remember the amount of money, but it was it's fucking like 170 million a year or something. That if everyone could print their own money, it wouldn't even put a dent in the economy or something like that. So it doesn't matter. So that proves that they don't. That proves that we could have $170 million and it doesn't put a dent in the economy. So it doesn't touch these rich people. You know what I mean? It doesn't affect them.
They don't suffer from it.
But they still want, like, they don't want us to have that. They don't want to share that. So obviously,
power, innit?
Yeah.
But it's like, what is it? Totalitarian.
Yes.
They want to centralize power in it and dictate to the masses. That triangle, they want to be at the top of the triangle, innit?
Is what it is.
So it goes, man.
Money makes the world go round.
I don't want to open this kind of worms. It's too deep.
It's a rabbit hole, like what you say.
hole.
It's deep. Like, no matter where you look, there's
It just gets
financial connotations.
Yeah.
There's racial ones. There's religious ones. Like,
yeah.
It's deep and deep, isn't it?
It gets so deep. It's stupid, man.
It's like football, man. Don't get me wrong, I love football as much as anything in this
Same.
world. But the money in the game is ridiculous. And the amount that doesn't go back into.
Don't you think, like, people are like, oh, it's a ridiculous amount of money that is, but it's still like, it's still normal.
Yeah,
They bought Neymar 200 million.
Imagine what you could do with that, like, in the right
for a person just to play football.
They basically paid 200 million for someone's contract to come and ball,
and then pay him hundreds of millions.
Come ball for my team, man.
It's nuts, isn't it? It's mad.
Yeah,
it's mad.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, but there's still things closer to home as well, though. You could talk about that. So you could say, all right, then, let's backtrack. Like,
wedding, innit?
Yeah, or then you have other ways, like, remember the austerity cuts when I was cutting it and making out like we need to curb our spending.
That's funny.
Curb our spending.
Yeah, our spending in air quotes, because and they try to portray like that job seekers is the majority of benefits when actually it was like disability allowance
Yeah.
and they cut it because they're trying to curb expenses. And then when I sit down, I was like, hold on, how much is HS2? And like 56 billion.
Yeah. Not million,
just
billion.
To get to London for what? Like 40 minutes quicker. I was like, does that make sense?
Carillion bailout as well.
Yeah.
They've been going under for years and that.
Yeah,
but because a lot of MPs, I think they had shares in Carillion as well.
Mhm.
Like the stakeholders in Carillion.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
something.
They just kept bailing it out.
Yeah.
Man.
Didn't they do that with Northern Rock as well?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And then even more closer to home, like 2022 Commonwealth, when I spent 70 million on Alexander Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh,
Don't you think like as well though? You got so let's go back to the football and that.
Yeah.
These big football clubs.
Yeah.
Don't you think they should be? I know some football clubs do put some back into the community, but the amount of money they've got a football stadium in a community.
Yeah.
Like, so it's causing like disruption.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you live around there, it's going to be horrible, man.
Yeah.
Especially match days and shit.
Yeah.
So don't you think they've got a responsibility to just to improve areas and stuff? Put money. I think they should. Put a lot more money.
Some do a lot of like community outreach programs.
It's outreach programs. This
like,
was yeah.
That's it's either genuine or you're doing it to be seen. Like
most of them do it to be seen, to be charitable.
It's like when rich people donate to charity, but they really donate to charity because they get like a tax break on it. Like, so you're doing something good, but it's not for the purpose of being
it's
good.
It's like them rich people that go to the fundraising events. None of them give a shit about the charity, really. It's like, I'll throw this money at you. You do me a favour, and I'll do this for that charity, but you gotta do me a favour in the future.
Yeah, but that's the game, though.
That's networking in a way.
Fuck that game. That's what I'm trying to say. Fuck that game.
Would you not think you got to play the game a little bit
I know.
as well?
Wouldn't you play the game if it benefited you? Wouldn't you play the game?
But then
on no choice, really.
On the flip side, all right, then look at football. What is it? It's a national sport and it's a global sport, innit? So the revenue that goes into it is gonna be high.
Yeah. It is.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like match day.
There should be a cap though. There should be a salary cap, and there should be. Once you make X, I don't even know.
You got to think though, with that amount of money going into it, you can't really put a cap on it because then it's just going to go into someone else's pocket anyway.
Yeah, but that's my point.
Give it to the players that are playing.
Nah, but that's my point. That money should be going somewhere else.
But then you got to think,
where I don't know. Where would it go?
To the community.
Yeah,
so if Birmingham City, say they were one of the best teams in England, and they were earning a couple billion every year, and there was a cap of 200 grand a year, to say, for football players, the rest of that money goes into the small Heath community. Let's rebuild Small Heath.
Yeah,
it's good for the club. It makes the club look better. It makes the area look better.
But
that's
however,
I know.
If I'm owner or a manager, I'm saying, look, man, say Blues now, struggling bottom of the Championship, want to get back in the Prem. You can either spend it all on building a community, or you spend it on results, get back up in the Prem.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It was about trophies. No clubs is set up to build a community. These clubs are set up to win trophies.
But then you should go down the route of like the way the NFL do stuff and their drafts and stuff.
I get what you're saying, but then you got to see it as to give the opposing view. Football's a business, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's like saying, right, so if you got a thriving business in a community, say you got Asda making dough and there's Asda stores in the community, is their job then to build up the community as well?
No, of course not. They're not the ones playing either. So why would the community benefit from them going out and playing? And because they are risking their lives at the same time. Like if they could get smashed up or battered or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
injuries and
stuff,
not making money
as well, though, innit? Like
the players have got the money.
Let's say I'm in the lower half of the Prem, 30 bags a week. What's stopping me from saying, okay, I'll put 5,000 a week out of that? Some players do.
What's that 1%
down to the players?
Who
Juan Mata.
Mata, I love Mata.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it can be done. Kaka's been doing it for time.
So they can filter that wealth out into the community, innit? But that depends on your standpoint as a person. And if I'm not way inclined, if it was me, I would filter it back into the community as well, innit? But everyone's not that way inclined.
And then if you
it's just wishful thinking, innit? It's just wishful thinking.
If you've come from nothing and you've got money, then the odds are you're going to give it back to the community anyway. But then you're going to want a better life for you. So all that money, you got to think they're probably not just taking care of themselves. They're taking care of their family. But there's probably their families, and so on and so forth. The wealth is filtering down in a way.
Yeah, no,
not
I get that.
Not directly to the community, but it's still filtering down.
But it's proven that people that did come from harder back, like more.
Harder back.
Worse backgrounds. I can't get my words out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Spit it out.
Is
man.
worse a word?
yeah, worse,
Worse is not a word.
worse.
Definitely not.
It's worse.
Sorry,
We need a
Ricardo.
dictionary in a minute.
Worse is not a
Because I've heard
word.
Bear Man saying, yo, when it gets worse, I'm like, bro,
As bad as the iPhone spell check.
that's not a word, you know. Like it's
From-
worse.
Had a hard upbringing,
Yeah.
and then they're more. It's statistically proven that they put more into the community and help more people come up with them because they've been there. It's people that have never had to struggle or had a
Yeah,
hard.
they want it for them, and
Yeah.
But again, you could be. I could play devil's advocate and say they've never seen that life, so why would they care? Like they don't know about that life. They don't really know the struggle.
But then another thing I've noticed is that like see footballers is their wages always under the spotlight, innit? And they're not even the highest earning sports stars. There's a lot of sports where people make more money.
Okay, so on that note, do you think that women should be paid the same amount as men? Because that's a big debate at the moment.
Oh,
In
football,
football.
yeah,
It's just
I do. No, I
because
do.
it's close
But is there is the money like I would love them to get paid the
Not
same,
the
but there's not. The revenue isn't there to pay them that.
Yeah. Because in an ideal world it would be nice, innit?
Of course, it would.
It's equal, but then you gotta go by the interest in the
Yeah.
sport and the money that it generates.
So
innit?
the more
Yeah.
popular
So if
it
it's
becomes,
not as making as much money, you can't distribute that same amount of money because it's not in the game.
yeah. But like I said, it's getting bigger though. So hopefully,
It's getting bigger.
it's going to get
Yeah,
better
one
and
day
better
it
for
might
them,
be,
and
yeah.
then they're going to get more money. It's a process, and I hope it comes quick though. But it's coming, man. It is coming. But you can't. You've got to look at, like you said, the revenue coming in. You can't.
You can't force it. You got to earn. You got to earn that right. To
Yeah, that's
have
true.
that
And they're
money,
working
man.
hard for it, man. They are working,
Yeah,
and
props,
and
man.
it'll
Like,
come
it's-
though. It'll
it's-
come in
I
it.
think I was watching a debate the other night on Sky Sports after the Liverpool City game, and the Chelsea ladies manager was on there. I was like, oh, okay. And she was good, man. She knew her shit. I don't know what I'm saying, surprised, but she was. You know what I mean? It was no. It was a nice touch though.
Yeah.
Like, and she was good. But I just think, yeah, you suppose you got to earn it, man. It's about revenue, and I started saying, it's almost like basketballers saying, we should be the same as footballers, man. You know what I mean? Say like Barcelona, they've got a basketball team and a football team. It's like the ballers saying, we should be the same as footballers. Well, you don't bring in that much money, man. But yeah, it's one of them. It's a good idea, and I can see everyone just wants to. Is bridging that gender pay gap, innit? But not everything's black and white. You know what I mean?
Do you think there's a
It's
gender
not-
That's
pay
true.
gap? Do you think it like is it as bad
There
as
is though, isn't it? Statistically, there isn't there?
Yes, but it's based on
Or is it what's the word? Go on.
No, go on.
Nah.
See, but do you think there is? Like, do you see it personally?
I see it in my day to day. Nah.
I don't.
I'm not gonna be. I'm not being a knob right now, but what I see women. All my bosses are women. In my profession, I know so many women that are paid way more than me and more than other men, and that's just my profession. And then I look around, and there is a lot more women, and I don't know. I just
Maybe they just work
but then
for a
it's-
shitty company. Some of them.
yeah, maybe. But then you've got to think: are they getting paid? Is the gender pay gap based on these women and men doing exactly the same job, or is it based on?
Some cases there are, yeah.
In some cases, exactly.
cases, yeah.
But then there's some cases where it's a different job, and look, a man's doing a different job to the woman, but they still expect that same wage, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't think that's the argument. You know, I think there has been cases where.
Yeah, I'm talking about cases. I'm not saying the whole argument. I'm just talking about certain cases. Like I just said, there is an argument for when there is a woman and the man doing the same job, and they are paid. The man is getting paid more. I'm not saying that. I'm not denying that. But there is instances where there's women in certain fields or whatever, and men in other fields where they think they should be earning. It's like the BBC gender pay gap thing. It's like why some of the women want the same money as, say, who's the most famous BBC presenter at the moment? Let's just say David Attenborough gets paid the most.
Okay.
Why is that woman from the One Show going to get the same amount as him when he's more famous? He probably brings more money in.
100%.
He's been around a lot longer. He's worked for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she hasn't worked for her money, but he's in a different league. Like, he's doing his own thing.
It should come down to, it should strictly be qualification, experience,
And if you're more popular, you're gonna get more money.
You got to think like not even your BBC, perfect example, like you said. But in day-to-day life, qualifications and experience, that should be like.
Oh
yeah.
Gender
Shouldn't even come
Yeah, so
into the question.
see with it, like, there's a lot of women that are in a lot of senior and authoritative positions, in it. But like what Lewis says, it's gonna come down to how fit you are for the role, in it. But then, see, there's different places I could go with this, innit? Like, there's a few places I could go with this, you know.
It is different.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be scared. But you shouldn't be scared to say these things, innit? We're just
I'm not
saying
scared. I'm just trying to like
navigate.
Say
make
it
my
right.
thoughts concise, because I could go one way, but I can go two other ways as well.
Well, bring all.
Yes.
I want to hear all the way.
You go, because I don't think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. So one thing would be, to create an equal opportunity where men and women are getting a fair crack in it, and you're choosing who's better for the role, in it.
Yeah.
But then you gotta say, in certain roles, is the amount of qualified women matching the amount of qualified men? So if it's not, you're gonna get a disparity where there's more men.
But you've just said that as well. Let me just tell everybody, like, that's what I was kind of trying to say.
Yeah.
So Ricky's worded it way better than I was going to word it. But carry on, sorry.
But then on the other side, you got the what would you call it? Like, not a quota.
Yeah,
is it a quota?
Yeah.
So
diversity quota.
Diversity quota. So you're trying to fill a certain amount.
It's like in the police trying to get black people in, and
yeah, but
they're higher people. I know.
Allow that. Yeah, so you're trying to fill the quota in it, and then you're employing women off merit in it, rather than
to fill the gap.
How good they would be at the role to show that it's diversity in it.
But then you can flip it, and you can say, okay, she's qualified, he's qualified. Yeah. But I like my man still. I'd rather work with him, because in my company, you can't tell me who I can and cannot work with.
Employ.
Yeah, that's true.
And that I think that's as a bigger factor as any, though, is does your face fit? Do I like you? Yeah. Don't matter about qualifications. Like, he knows the amount of interviews I've been to. Yeah. He knows my CV. Yeah. And I know I've walked in places and there were qualifications and like my acumen. It's be as good as anyone's, or for the certain roles I might have gone to. Yeah. But I won't get it because my face isn't fit. Yeah. I'm not gonna start crying about it because I know what it is. Yeah. So
see, that's another place where I could have took it, where you've taken in it, because you got men and then you got the broader scope in it. You got men and women, but there's other factors involved.
And you got white women and black women.
So you're gonna say race as well. Yeah. I don't mean to play the race card, but
it does come into effect.
It's a real thing, innit? Like, we all know that it's a real thing. So you got race, you got religion as well, innit? Mm-hmm. So like for me, say, if I'm applying for jobs sending CVs, I go like what you're saying. What I've got matches the same as someone else has got. Do you get me? Am I more likely to be seen as the ideal candidate? Statistically, say no in it, but there'll be certain cases where
you would be.
There's certain interviews where I went to one. Okay, so the last one I went to, and there's other ones I've been to before. Like, there's certain times I know when I walk in. Yeah. Just I can know enough.
You can gauge off the way they look at you.
Yeah. In the first minute, I know if I'm gonna get it or not, man.
I wouldn't give it to you still.
No, you wouldn't. Man.
Any job.
I'm too much competition for you.
No.
But it's true though, man. Like, I know. I go in an interview. Like, people are looking at your CV, they're looking at you and they're thinking, do I like you?
Yeah, no one's ever checked your fucking CV.
But don't you aim to change that perception? Yeah. I fucking love you. If I walk in a room and you don't like me, I'll make it my aim to, not anyone, but like in a job role, if I'm going for a job, I want to change your opinion on me, because I can see it as soon as I walk in. But see it. But then you see, when you're talking to them and they say, all right, then he's educated, he can talk well, and this and that, because they're not expecting it certain ways. You walk in, like, and then their perception, you can see throughout the interview their perception of you change. Yeah. Don't you
preconceived notions and judgments. I get what you're saying. So in some aspects you can relate to a woman, in it, like not relate in terms of gender and that, but you can relate in terms of sometimes the experience, innit? Like,
Yeah.
if you're going into somewhere and it's because I'm a woman, I can sometimes go into a place and I'm against the odds because of what I look like, innit?
Yeah.
But then sometimes it's in your head because there's, for example,
that's definitely
For example,
embedded in you already.
so last week, with the company I'm going on to a different company, innit?
Yeah.
But then when I went there, like within the workforce of the people going and me, like when I go there, I'm the only one in it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I know I'm the only. I'm the
token.
Yeah, I'm the only one in it.
Man's the trophy.
But I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. You get me? So I went in there, and then it wasn't even like that. Everyone was calm and that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was cool. And then, like, what I'd built up in my head wasn't anything in reality. But then everyone doesn't have that experience in it.
Yeah.
I think that kind of thing is slowly fading out, because before that was a big colour issue, and now it's just come to a gender issue. So to me, that's taking things. It means to me like we're coming to some sort of balance, and we're trying to find the balance. And I think we're getting there, because like you said, like there was a point when I was younger, you'd walk into rooms and you're the token, and it's apparent. Whereas now it's like people are more accepting of the token. You feel more at one.
But then in this room, like everyone works in it. So in a working environment, I've seen more women in authority than have people of, say, colour.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What Rich was saying in our industry, man.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
Ours is flipping like slowly like 180, and it like it was all men,
and now it's more
males,
mainly women.
Our industry,
but this is what I'm saying.
And now it's flipping 180, man.
Pushing that woman equality thing to the forefront kind of overshadows the other thing in it, where there's a lack of people of colour and whatever within higher positions.
But then it comes back to like the last
part
podcast we was talking about when I said about issues. Whose issue is the biggest issue at the moment?
Yeah, true.
If race was the biggest issue at the moment, then you'd see more black people in high positions. But in the last,
but that's equality. You have that equality rota where you might only need 2 to show diversity in your workforce, or you might need 1,
which is mad, isn't it?
Token.
It shouldn't
Do you
be
get
that
what
way.
I'm saying?
Man of tokens.
Because it's not prevalent throughout. Like I've seen more women, and I'm thinking to myself, are people like me and you underqualified? Are man not finishing school? In some scenarios, yes, but there's people that are overqualified. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. I think, mate, that is true, man. I think, especially in interviews I've been in, like I've even talked to the candidates, and I know what they've got. I know we're all chatting. I'm not even sizing them up in some sort of like Machiavellian way, man. I'm just chatting. Just communicate. I chat. You know what I mean, man. I'm social, but I talk to everyone. But I walked away, and obviously, I didn't get through to the next round. That's fine, man. That ain't nothing, man. But I know, okay, I'm looking at all the qualifications, thinking I was most qualified, arguably most educated in the room, talk well, know the business. Didn't get it, but that's okay, because sometimes your face doesn't fit. Now you can put it down to this, that, and the other, but the decision's done, it's made. You can either go out, start crying about it, or you can make a decision. So for me now, I've decided I don't really want to play that game. So I'll make my own money. Like I'm transitioning to self-employment, man.
Yeah, that's
like
the best way.
My own money. I work with people I like to work with. And if you want to work in a corporate structure, there is going to be those struggles.
There's barriers.
Always.
Definitely
humans,
barriers.
You're not working with machines, robots and algorithms. You're working with humans, you know what I mean? And like Lewis is saying, that we're moving from one, balancing from one to the other. There's a transition, but you gotta make a choice sometimes, man.
That's like, I was gonna kind of touch on. You said you covered it for me, and it like there's things that are institutionalized in it. So like you gotta say, in some scenarios, you're trying to kick down the door to get into somewhere that is originally wasn't designed for a certain group of people.
It wasn't for you.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like it wasn't for certain people to be in there. So what you're saying, self-sufficiency is kind of the way forward, to network by yourself.
100%.
Try and start your own things, or do something with the goal of doing something for yourself, innit? And I feel like a lot of people are giving towards, like a lot of people are like, fuck that, I'm not working for this geezer.
Yeah,
I think that's the biggest thing at the moment. People trying to do their own thing.
I think people just like you said, they're sick of the system, sick of the structure, sick of answering to other people.
Another big thing is people go down one lane and say, all right, then I'm not going to work for this person, I'm going to work for myself. And they expect everyone to fucking support them. And then at the same time they're watching everyone else doing their own thing, but no one wants to support them.
Yeah.
Like I thought today, I'm gonna make a conscious decision now. Like if I see someone doing something, like say Darren had a clothing label.
Yeah.
All right, then if I like that, instead of me going out and spending fucking 50 quid on a fucking hoodie, I can go to Darren and spend 30. I'm gonna go to Darren and spend 30. I think
Group economics.
That's my new lane of thinking, because it's like, why am I supporting these big corporates that have got everything?
It's true.
And then my brethren's pushing something, and it's like, I like what I see him, and I say to him, I like what you're doing, but then I'm not supporting it. What's the point of me even saying that I like it?
What if your boy's clothes is shit though?
I ain't gonna buy it. Then. I ain't buying it anyway.
But as a friend, you should be able to say it. Like, you know what,
If you're the friend, you can say it.
On the flip side, what I would say is, so you see that you're banging on the door to get into somewhere that don't.
That's not for you.
Not for you. The flip side to that, other conversation I had is it actually not for you? Have you been conditioned to think that it's not for you and that you can't make it?
Definitely.
Because it's like a double-sided. Like, we know there's barriers and limitations in it, but there's certain instances where people will say, "Yo, it's calm." Because I ain't gonna. When I'm at work and I'm going to these interviews, I'm not trying to be something other than myself.
Yeah.
Because I just be myself, and people are like gravitate towards it. Innit?
And that's, see, when you say that, that's what I was gonna say to Luz. Luz say, I'll make it my job for you to like me. But then, so you set up. Like, you made a rod through and back, because you got to be like that all the time. You got to be this different character that's likeable.
More so like
if you go in as you from the start,
he ain't getting nowhere if he goes.
No. That's a lie. That's a lie, you know. Because I'll be honest with you, the amount of times
man's are so serious.
People,
I was joking, man.
How many times? No. Serious thought. How many times, Rich, of people? They've seen pictures of us. Prime example, when we went on holiday them years ago, and friggin' Chris turned around to me and was like, "I never knew you was like this. Like, from your pictures, I've only ever seen your pictures. From your pictures, I thought like, you're not like this. You're not some fun-loving guy. You're some serious friggin'. It's like." I'm not like that. It's a picture. You know what I mean? You're seeing me, you're judging me off my appearance and automatically making a thing. Like, I don't know why people think I'm some sort of hood fucking
human
hood guy. And it's not the case. I'm a really fucking nice guy. I'm just down to earth and genuine in it. So when I walk into a room and I can see on their face, they're looking at me and thinking, you look this way, so you must be this way. Then I be myself to let them know that I'm not the perception that you've instantly created in your head about me. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
You won't do it consciously, though, will you? You just...
No, I thrive on it. I'm into like psychology and all that, like the way the brain works and human emotions and behaviours.
But then
I love messing with that. But I love messing with that, but not like in a fake way. Like, I like being myself and seeing reactions. Reactions to me are freaking hilarious. People's facial reactions, the way the bodies react. To me, that is fucking the funniest thing in the world. And sometimes if you watch me, you'll see me sitting there and I'll be people watching. I'll just start popping. No one will know I'm laughing at. But I'm laughing at people and people's reactions, because to me, that's fucking hilarious, because I know what's going through their mind. And
Luz has got that big hearty laugh as well, man.
You know,
every 4 weeks a beat.
But you see what we're saying, like I can't even lie, like, in certain scenarios, I've seen it, there's preconceived notions in it, because, like, for example, where we were, there was work coming up in like Alum Rock, innit?
Yeah.
And I was like, you can't go there on your own. We got to work in a 2-man team. Bloody hell, friggin' this Alum Rock. Like, trying to, and I'm saying, yo, what's wrong with Alum Rock? You get me? Like, why are you just trying to portray certain things in a negative light?
That's true, because I know people that work for your company.
Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm saying to myself, I know what that means. Like, you're saying Alum Rock, but it's like double speak, and it there's a meaning behind it. Of course, like, I know what that means.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm saying,
you know what's attached to the area.
Yeah. And it's not just attached to the area, it's attached to the people that's in the area.
Attached to the people.
So I'm saying, yo, what's wrong with Alum Rock?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's in front of a group of 20 people. No one is saying nothing. I'm saying, what's wrong with Alum Rock, bro?
Everyone,
you know what I'm saying?
was looking at each other.
Is he from Alum Rock? Is he from there?
Do you know what I'm saying? Because they could have said it anywhere. They could have said, yo, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Aston, Handsworth, Ladywood, blah, blah, all these kind of areas. They say in the area, but below the area, it means something else.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
No, not, man.
Mad. Yeah, man. Jeez, that was like killed. Nah, I'm joking.
Got deep as fuck, man.
No, you got deep.
Nah,
because we've been here for like 2 weeks, innit? Like all that built up thoughts on that
I
you
got a lot on my chest, man.
expressed on
Just
that.
get it. Oh man, we're talking about. We ain't been here. Anthony Joshua fight. Everyone watch it.
Yeah.
I know it's past its sell by date, but just briefly.
Dude, something topical, man.
He did well.
Just briefly,
He did
man.
well.
I'm just asking. No. He did very well. He
Did
won.
what he had to do.
People don't understand. Like
He won against a good opponent.
people don't understand how
Yeah.
hard it is to get in a ring, especially Parker ain't no fucking chump.
No, you're not
He
pushing.
ain't
He
no chump.
Ain't no mug in the
And
game,
Parker
man.
was trying to make him make a mistake. He was trying to make
He's
Joshua.
playing. Parker wanted to survive.
Yeah, and Joshua weren't letting him go off his game plan.
Do you know what I thought
But
was
when it's a boring fight, boring
I think
in
for
quotation
Joshua, it
marks,
was definitely a learning curve for Joshua. He hasn't been in that position before.
No, do you know what I rate most
don't know.
about AJ in that fight? He Klitschko'd him, man.
Yeah.
He took on the style of the king that he dethroned and that.
Took
Yeah.
his style.
Took his style and he
Sa-
just
was it Shansung?
he's-
Man, Shansunged him. Oh man.
he Klitschko'd him, man. So I rate AJ.
I
I like
rate-
people don't give him credit for how calculated he is.
he doesn't have to be
He
a
did-
big
he did
knockout
what he had
artist.
to do.
He's technically sound.
I'm
I don't think
disappointed it weren't. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
He's got technical faults, don't you?
No,
Like
he's
technical
te-
faults.
Yeah.
Faults. So.
bro, he started
Don't
late.
get
He
me
started late, so
And
he's
he started late, but you see with Parker, he's fighting off the back foot. He did well off the back foot in terms of he wasn't getting caught in that, but offensively he wasn't offering nothing. Obviously,
Nope.
he's fighting off the back foot. That's defensive, innit? But he didn't on the offensive. He wasn't doing much because he didn't want that. He must have maybe felt the power earlier,
didn't-
innit? And
he didn't want the exchange.
He didn't want that.
yeah, because
smoke,
Parker
innit?
he's a smaller guy. He ain't gonna
but
outpower.
because he's smaller, for him to be effective, he had to work in close on it. But when he's getting in close, the referees was jumping in on that. You can't,
You got to be special though. And if
couldn't do no work on the
if you're a
inside.
smaller fighter, like
Yeah.
that's what Tyson is special, isn't it, man?
Yeah.
No matter how size Tyson
Until he
is,
fought like Buster Douglas on that, and then Holyfield and them and there, and then you get me. Some people say he got exposed, but
I don't think he did, man. I think he just lost. Like he was a mad guy, man. He was a mad cat.
yeah, and still look at him, man. He's still rated as probably he's in at least the top 1% greatest fighters of all time, man.
he was.
Just for that hot run, man.
He's terrible. I wouldn't get in a ring with him.
Fuck
When
that.
he-
You
at
see
his prime.
Bruno's face.
Fuck
Bruno's a sick guy as well. That's what people don't understand.
Tyson
Man.
scares the shit out of
just
him.
to
Man.
get in the ring, it requires a lot in it. Like
Yeah.
my little brother's a boxer, innit?
Mm.
Well, he's an amateur boxer, and but he's trying to go pro. To get in that ring, bro,
Got to have balls, man.
you gotta have balls, but then
Balls.
outside the ring, you gotta have. It's graft,
Bro,
like
yeah,
massive
it's
graft.
daily
Like,
graft as well.
Man's training 3 times a day.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Daily.
He's like, you're going pro.
Yeah.
It's constant training.
One's fitness, one's strength work, one's technique,
All your
boxing,
pads
pad
and-
work,
yeah,
and that.
yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It takes a lot of as well around
It
work
takes
as well.
up. It takes up all your. It
As
takes
well,
up your
work
life,
as
man.
well,
Yeah,
bruv.
man.
And it's not easy.
So
Jogging 10 miles not easy.
So you know when people are looking
No,
at
it's a
AJ,
lie.
and
Boxing 12 rounds not easy.
that's what I'm saying. So these people are slagging, like when they slag off UFC fight. Oh, they want a boring fight.
Yeah,
and
you
that.
can say
Get
that.
in the ring,
See, in
yeah.
the
Fucking get in that ring for 5 rounds in a championship round,
Is-
and try to do what they do for 30 seconds.
Is Mayweather getting in the ring with fucking
No,
Conor?
I
in that
don't even
accident?
want to talk
Is
about
he
it.
doing it?
No. It's Khabib, man. You'll see it's happening. Trust me.
You think it's happening?
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Have
man.
you heard? Have you seen the rules?
Big's tough. Still.
No,
Khabib's
bro, it's-
dangerous,
it's-
bro.
Have you seen the rules though?
There ain't no
Coming out,
rules.
It's
That's
basically
a
it's
boxing
basically
match.
a boxing match and
Yeah.
that.
It's fake, man.
The PR stuff.
You think they made them rules? Like no one's
Just
gonna
trying to
ever
stay
make them rules.
relevant, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I
bullshit.
think Mayweather's pushing for it because he wants to check, and
Well, this is what I've heard. Mayweather's not fighting Conor. Trust me, he's not fighting Conor.
he's definitely not fighting. Connor's locked.
And Conor will kill.
not
Conor will kill
fighting
him. But
Free Conor.
it's gonna be. If CM Punk's got a fight coming up in June.
Oh, so you're telling me it's gonna be? You're telling me they're gonna fight in a wrestling ring?
No, man.
Conor versus Mayweather.
Nah.
It's SmackDown.
CM Punk was smashing. Fucking thing is, Mayweather's been in a wrestling ring, man. Boxed up Big Show. But
Yeah, I seen it punched him up, and that's dead though.
But what's gonna
Fake as
happen?
fuck.
That's what I'm saying. If Punk wins his fight, it's gonna be Punk Mayweather. Trust me.
Okay.
Punk Mayweather.
Okay.
Hold me to that.
Okay.
Hold me to that.
Okay. So what about this geezer that killed the arm? Was he even an arm robber?
Yeah,
Killed
no,
the
he
robber
wasn't.
in
He had a
his yard?
screwdriver, didn't he, or something?
Screwdriver.
But he took the screwdriver off him and stabbed him up.
Bad man.
Yeah.
Fully rate him.
What?
Free my man.
Well, I got
What
locked.
can you say to that? I don't
So
know.
some geezer, two guys tried. 2 guys tried to rob someone's. He was an older fella, innit?
Yeah, he was older.
So an older guy's house.
Yeah.
They got in a scuffle. This older guy stabbed him up.
Yeah.
With the weapon. I'm sure it's the weapon
that he brought in.
And then he died.
Okay.
But then that guy got arrested. He's on bail now, but still he's gonna have charges.
Yeah, he's gonna have
to go
charges. Do you think it's fair that the geezer who died, R.I.P. No one deserves.
No one deserves death. But if you're putting yourself in that position,
if you're putting yourself in that position, at the end of the day, it's my man's property. He's in his right to protect himself.
Yeah,
the law should back that for him. But the family are leaving flowers and that on the road and stuff, ain't it? Oh,
that's me.
What are you doing, fam? The family are leaving flowers and that on the road outside the geezer's house.
What, the guy he killed?
Yeah. Do you think that's fair?
What are you two doing, man? Pissing me off, man.
I don't even know what's going on.
Nah.
What are you doing?
Do you think that's fair though? Nah,
don't get me mad. You're getting weed.
Nah.
He's trying to get weed in there.
They're leaving. What are you doing? No one on this podcast smokes weed.
I don't know. Taking it somewhere.
Get an extra 10 still.
What song is
no one's getting nothing back. What are you putting? Incriminating everybody.
We're not getting no weed,
man. Anyway,
we're not.
Do you think it's fair that the family of the guy that died are leaving flowers and stuff in the street where my man lives?
No.
Do you think he should be allowed to deal with that? Do you think that's?
They can't stop him either.
Can't stop him. It's freedom.
They still lost somebody.
I think they have to realise.
Yeah.
That he did break into my man's house. He was defending himself. And I don't know who was there. It might have been his family as well. In his own home, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know how he's not the victim. I don't get it. I don't understand these things when this type of thing happens.
So what did they try and say? If you break into my house, there's like a duty of care that I have to provide to you for you being in my house.
Basically, you're not allowed to kill me.
Bro, but if you come in my house, this is what I don't understand. So if you come in my house, number 1, why are you in my house? Number 2, I have a right to defend my own shit, because I don't know what you're going to do to me.
Defend your shit, defend your fucking blood. Bro. I'm busting heads, fam.
Man's drunk.
Oh, fuck.
Drunk.
Who's drunk?
Smashed.
It's
got louder and louder.
It's not.
I got passionate and fuck that. I got passionate.
Nah, but I can see if you come in my house, bro, I'm not looking after you. Like, you're in my house, I don't know you. I didn't invite you in. You're trying to take my shit. So it's a free for all, innit? Whatever happens to you happens to you of your own accord, because no one never told you to put yourself in my house.
Exactly. It's your property.
So what you want to do? Put me in a house. Say, oh, all right, mate.
I think more so there should be a law.
Nice telly that is, ain't it?
If you own that property, you own that land. It's like farmers have got a right to defend their property if you're on it, and like they can lick you down with them bag shotguns and that.
Have you ever had it happen to you before?
Nah, nearly.
What?
Your house got robbed.
Someone come in your house.
Nah, not in my house. I'm on about farms.
Yeah, someone came in my house before.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, years and years and years ago.
What happened? Do you want to share?
I went in my house and my shit was going on that. TV and that.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant while he was there.
Nah, not while I was there. I was out in it.
I've had someone come in.
But I knew who it was. So I didn't know who it was. Like, man was nah.
Yeah. So you
got back
found
to
out
who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest is the rest, innit? Nah.
I've had it where someone's coming when I've been there. No.
Yeah.
Coming out. Yeah.
What happened? How shocked is he doesn't know?
I was sitting. What is the? I was sitting in the garden and that. Just chilling. I think it was with mates at the time and that. If I was having a drink, it's in a summer.
Yeah.
And then some runs in my garden, man. Just runs in. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do. I'm just trying to run in my house. I'm thinking, what the fuck's... He's like, oh, no, it's all right, bro. It's calm, man. Oh, the police are after me. Don't tell them I'm here, all right? Can I hold upstairs in your bedroom?
Oh, man.
No, you can't, mate. What are you doing? Get out of here, man.
What
He ran up the garden, ran up my back, jumped over the fence and got after that. And the police come in about 30 seconds after and that. He's like, have you seen someone? Is anyone running out? I said, yeah, he's gone that way still. I know I ain't saving you, man.
Oh, Bernie Mac.
But the policeman's like, I've just got to check your house, man, just to make sure. Don't worry if there's a bit of weed in there, I won't tell anyone.
Wow, that's what I don't like of you though.
Can't fucking grow in the corner and that.
Well, just in case there's a bit of weed in here, mate. Like, it's alright.
It's alright. Don't worry if there's a bit of weed in here, mate.
Does it matter anyway? Fucking dickhead.
That is not acceptable. But yeah,
You think it'll be illegal here soon?
100%.
Has to be in it. It's got to come.
That. What?
legalizing marijuana here in the UK. It's got to happen, innit?
There's dispensaries and all sorts.
It has to happen.
Slowly happening, innit? Across like
It's happening, but
across the world.
Is it going to happen soon? Or like,
I don't think soon, but if you think if you look at it from a financial standpoint, like they ain't got the resources for the police at the moment as it is.
But it works.
And my friends,
it gains more
public
money.
sector cuts, it does happen, innit? So
yeah, and the police will tell you it's a waste of time. We're having to stop people in the street for weed. We've got more important things. The police say we've got more important things to do. We ain't got really tight. It's bullshit, man. Like, they ain't got time.
But if you want to take it to economics, if you legalize it and put certain
taxes and
that on there, it's just gonna. It helps you.
It helps the economy.
The invisible economy.
Have
you seen California and like fucking Colorado? Their economy, how it's booming just because of legalizing weed.
Look at Amsterdam,
and the crime's gone down.
Exactly what I'm saying. Imagine
crime's
Birmingham,
down.
a canal city. Like there's weed caps and that. You just go somewhere,
down by the canal.
Yeah, down by the canal, smoke a bit of weed or have some cakes and that, man. Have a nice little beer or some wine on the side and that. It's sick, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but the only thing that is,
it
takes the criminal aspect of it, innit? And that group of people that weed life,
they will all be the biggest businessmen in the city.
Yeah,
telling you.
Of course. Maybe that's what they don't want.
The biggest, that is the problem, because it gives people, they don't want to have a lane. It gives them automatically a lane.
But it gives it.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
Just legalise it, man. Just fucking legalise it. Stop fucking around, man.
Yeah, but them guys you speak about, I got to play ball then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Taxes.
They're getting paid off it themselves.
Structure.
And if they don't, they're not in the business. You know what I mean? They're not going to let them get away with it if they're not paying the taxes properly.
Yeah. But that's all it turns into, and then it turns into, instead of charges for freaking marijuana, turns into tax evasion and...
Yeah, which is worse.
Yeah, but that's hypothetical though, innit? That's not a fact of it.
No, it's not a fact.
It's not
if
a
and
fact,
buts, innit?
but it's just ifs and buts, yeah.
But
it provides people, if you make it legal and put a certain taxes on there and that, both parties benefit, innit? Like, you're not after these ain't avoiding you.
It's not happening in the US.
You get what I'm saying? They can do it through a legal structure and you can get your tax from it, innit? It's a problem because cigarettes are better for you than marijuana and weed or whatever. No.
Same as alcohol, innit?
Is alcohol? No. It fucks up your liver. Your liver's not even designed to fucking filter alcohol.
You can't buy it.
Does 500 things already. Huh?
You can't buy alcohol in the UK over 40%. Is that
nah, it's a certain percent. I don't know what it is.
That's what I'm saying, but surely, obviously, if you regulate weed and that, and you can prove that your weed's only got X amount of THC or whatever.
They have banned a few edibles in America because they were too strong.
Exactly. So it can be done. So of course,
there's certain things we delve in every day which can kill you, innit? Like paracetamol, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Take 7 of those.
No one's ever died from a weed overdose, though, innit?
No, never.
You fell asleep, but
no one's never died.
No one's died.
Fell asleep.
But people die from lung cancer and why is it something like something? I think it's like 9% of crimes and murders have involved alcohol intake and
alcohol. The death rate for alcohol is like through the roof.
People just gonna do it anyway. It's like cocaine, man. That's considered A class.
Everyone's an adult. Who are like? Why are you trying to limit what people can do? Can't do. Like, if they want to smoke, let them smoke. It's an adult, innit? Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's in Portugal. They legalised all drugs, ain't they? So
yeah, because
they've just legalised it across the board. They're not treated as criminals anymore.
Yeah.
So these people get help instead of being treated like criminals and sent to prison and just not being dealt with. They help them instead. So everything's legal. If they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. But they still get and they get them off them in the end. You know what I'm saying? So they've done it the right way, and it's improved the country. It's all improving. So if it's working in these places,
we've like our health service, the NHS. Would that help us though within the NHS?
Fuck the NHS doesn't have. This is what pisses me off.
You can't say fuck the NHS.
No,
I don't mean fuck. Again, I'm not talking about fuck the NHS. I'm just saying fuck. I'm saying
figuratively. Yeah,
figuratively. I'm not saying. Let's just take them out of the equation. You don't have to make another NHS. Just have another department specifically for that. Why does it have to be? Why don't we just put everything on the NHS?
I don't know.
But it's still funding, so you're going to take that money away from the NHS to put into that separate thing. Either way, it's still funding. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there is a knock-on effect of it.
That would affect.
There is a knock-on effect.
There's a knock-on effect with fat people keep eating and eating and eating. There's a knock-on effect of these smokers that won't quit smoking, and then they're putting money. They're taking money out my pockets. No, there's a knock-on effect with everything.
It's a broad scope, so in it. So you're gonna say like, if if a man's gonna fucking snuff shit up his nose, he's gonna do it anyway,
But
whether it's legal or not in it.
What I'm saying is,
So there's no point demonizing him and criminal.
Exactly.
Not criminalizing because you're partaking.
But we're not demonizing and criminalizing obese people and smokers, are we? Are we criminalizing them?
Wait.
No, we're helping them.
If something's illegal,
Yeah.
you're less likely to do it, or there's a big portion of people that are less likely to do it because it's illegal. You legalize something like heroin, now it's legal. More people are gonna try it because it's seen as acceptable because it's legal.
I wouldn't think so.
You personally,
No, that's what you'd think.
No,
That's
I
what you would
personally
think.
wouldn't.
That's what you
That's
think.
what you
Some
would think.
some people would because
Yeah.
and it's legal now, so it's not frowned
but bro,
upon. So I'm gonna do it.
You can take
I'm gonna try
opiates.
it.
It's
Yeah.
basically the same thing.
But then,
So if I could really
same
go to
thing-
the,
same
I'm just
thing,
spamming loads of.
same thing. I'll just use heroin as an example.
Yeah.
Like take anything across the
Yeah.
board, any drug
Yeah.
that they've made illegal, it's automatically frowned upon because it's illegal. But then the moment they make it legal,
Yeah.
some people will see that as because they followed the rules and the way everything works. So it's like illegal, unacceptable, legal. That's acceptable to do. So more people will be like, I'm gonna try it because it's legal. I won't get in trouble for trying it.
No,
But in some aspects, it kind of takes away. If something's legal, if something's illegal and you do it and then it's legal, it kind of takes that edge off it, innit? Like,
And
yeah,
still-
like you don't,
How can I
you don't have to,
explain?
but
How can I
you
explain?
It's like,
can.
yeah, you can, but then you're gonna have restrictions in place. So these young people that are good, they want heroin. I can't think of anybody that wants to do
No, it's just an example.
heroin.
Don't take that as.
I know. I'm
concrete
just saying, like,
example,
but there's gonna, it's just like you have to be over the age 18 to smoke and drink.
yeah.
It'd be the same with drugs
Yeah,
and
same
weed and
with
stuff.
drugs.
You're still gonna have to have ID proof of all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Still
It's not
gonna
gonna
do
just
it
be
anyway, yeah.
legal where anyone can buy it.
but
Obviously,
there's a
there's
living
gonna be-
example of where, like, close to home, like an hour and 10 minutes away, where you can smoke weed, just cash, go shop and buy it, and that. And that's Amsterdam. And what has that had a negative effect?
Exactly.
Nah,
On them.
marijuana is different. Like I don't even know why alcohol is legal and marijuana.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
it's
that
mad,
to
innit?
me
It's
will
not-
forever
But
baffle me.
this is the
But
same
I'm saying-
argument I have
I'm just
with
saying,
people.
I'm just literally saying the harder stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want more people thinking it's acceptable to take the harder stuff?
Yeah.
And then the knock-on effect is more overdoses, more drug-induced frigging, I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever. And then that goes on to the NHS. So then that in turn is more money,
Yeah.
which that in turn is more taxes, which that in turn is more. You know what I'm saying?
But you'd think that,
Yeah,
but
but
then
I'm
at the
saying
same
knock-on
time,
effect.
But
at the
then
same time,
the
there's
tax that the revenue, just what I'm saying, the revenue that they're making in like the US at the moment on
Yeah.
their revenues, ridiculous. So I don't think it'd have an effect on the NHS. I won't touch it.
I'm not
The-
talking about marijuana.
But let's-
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying,
I
in
get what
drugs in
you're
general,
saying.
I'm
I get
saying,
what
you're on
you're
about
saying.
where did you say that I've legalized everything? That's
Portugal.
Portugal. I'm
Hold
on
on,
about
hold on.
Portugal. That's I'm not on about marijuana. Marijuana. I
No,
completely
not
get.
even drugs though, but they're still going to be taxed. So all that revenue is still going to go into help. If it's gonna help in
I just
some
think
way,
it
innit?
puts more people at risk.
I think more people are at risk now because they can just get it.
but it's fine lines here. So
And if it's legal, you can't take bad ecstasy because ecstasy is going to be right. They're going to make it right. You can't get bad heroin. You can't get bad weed. It's all going to be legalized and made properly.
There's
So
no
you're not going
such
to.
thing as bad weed.
You don't get you only get bad alcohol when you buy it from dodgy sources. You know what I'm saying? You only get bad. You know when people have them bad cigarettes and they fuck themselves up. You know what I mean? You only get,
The
but
foreign
that's
ones.
when you buy them illegally on the black
Behind the
market.
counter.
but
your boss,
in
man.
regard to your point, yeah, I see, like, this is my opinion. It might be true, but that's what I think. There's fine lines in it. So it's what they say is legal and what they say is not legal in it. But then realistically, you have a lot of legal drug addicts in it. Like a lot of medicines and prescriptions that they're doing have
100%.
got these drugs in. They've got heroin in there.
There's
and
more.
that.
There's
Do
more.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's more.
Heroin is in abundant in a lot of medication. So you're taking heroin. You're just a legal drug addict. and
There's
it
more
goes-
drug. There's more.
It's on that side rather
There's
than on the
on
other
that
side.
side.
There's
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
legal drug abusers than there is illegal drug abusers.
Yeah.
There's more.
But if you're on a lot of drugs, you're technically
And you
You
talk
have a
about the
legal drug
NHS being
drug
put under
addict,
strain,
innit?
and if you talk about the NHS being put under strain because
Yeah.
of legalizing drugs,
Yeah.
the NHS is being put under strain
Yeah.
because people are taking legal drugs right now by the doctors being prescribed these drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
So,
legal.
So the more all these drugs that these people are taking, it makes them worse, and then they have to take more drugs, and that's more money coming out of the
Drugs for the
NHS.
side
So they have
effects.
to, yeah.
So then,
So, yeah,
essentially, some things aren't going to get legalized because you're going to have the regular day-to-day man that might do it versus pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah.
And they're going to be losing out on profit.
Yeah, big
And
time.
pharmaceutical companies are the ones that are providing these health institutes with medicines, with,
And it's all
you get
lobbying
me,
and
all
it's
these
like-
things, innit? You got
it's all
freelance
lobbying.
lobbyists passing things off.
If you've got the clout to get
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
it, if you can put money in the right people's pockets,
Yeah.
then it's like even like logical taste. Cause is like Trump statistics, and if you believe in a cause, you're gonna get behind it, man. If I can put money in your pocket and you got the power to get behind my cause for the right price, you'll do it, man. That's what alcohol's about. And I think we are shifting from this kind of lobbying phase to this open conversation, man. The information's out there now. There's no hiding it. You can't put too much spin on it, because we're just gonna go and research it anyway and see if you're talking shit, man. It's bullshit, man.
It's true. So on a Friday night, what's the strain on the police force? What's the strain on the NHS when everyone's drunk and acting disorderly?
Because of alcohol.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck, we're about to run out of time. Can't stretch that.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
That was episode 4. We gotta cut it short. Sorry, guys. Love you all. Sorry.